This is a beginner watercolour lesson, and in 4 easy steps you are going to learn how to paint this girl on a swing. Hi, welcome to Art by Anna Marie. I'm Anna Marie and I love to help people who are just new to painting, and today new to painting in watercolour. You'll need a printer today if you want to cut out the images that I'm using. The image is free, so if you head over to my website www.artbyannamarie.com you can download that free for this lesson. First of all, you're going to want to set up your water, some paper towel and your palette. Start with a squirrel paintbrush. If you aren't sure of what paintbrushes to use, check out my video that shows which paintbrushes are essential for watercolour. Step 1. Painting the background. Mix up some blue, any blue, but I'm starting with a cool blue. Do this by dabbing some clean water in a palette tray and then adding some blue. Mark a horizon line on the page, then with a full paintbrush start to colour above the horizon line in blue. Dip your paintbrush in the clean water and spread the blue up the page. Now mix a bright blue. We're going to do a gradient down the page with the bright blue up the top. Start with lines at the top of your page. The paper should be wet, and that way the two blues are going to blend. Work your bright blue across the page using less water and more pigment to start to get parts of your page with a darker blue and some will be lighter. Mix up a more concentrated amount of blue and start from the top of the page, and with a light touch, start to encourage the paint to go down the page. Do not add the pigment-rich blue to the horizon line. Under the horizon line, we're going to mix up a bright green. Then the process of laying the green on the page is the same as the blue. Keep your movements loose and have fun with it. Make your strokes diagonal, and this will add some depth when the background's finished. To create movement with the green, introduce some of the cool blue. This will create a shadow effect when it's dry. Ochre is added in a triangle section to the bottom of the image, and that's going to create more balance to the picture. Step 2. Getting the girl on the swing ready. Print out your free outline of a girl on a swing. If you're a great drawer or you want to give it a go at drawing, then skip the printing and cut out and go straight to the next section when your background is dry. Once your background's dry, you'll add another background layer. This time, when you mix up your washes, you won't add so much water, so the colours will be brighter. Go in with the bright blue, keeping your brush loose, and make some strokes across the sky. If the strokes appear too formed or the lines too obvious, you can add some water and dab in some more pigment. Continue to do the same for the lower half of the painting. Step 3. Drawing the girl onto your page. Decide where you want your image to be on your page. My top tip is to use a bit of blue tack to keep it in place. And then outline your image. You can do this in pencil, but I'm going to do it in pen to show you. You need to be careful to keep pressure on the paper so that you keep the proportions of the image you are drawing around. Step 4. Painting the girl on the swing. It's my favourite bit. Use some black gouache or black ink and colour in the image you just traced. If you're using gouache, make sure you don't dilute it, just add enough water to get it moving. Too much water will make the figure transparent and will ruin the effect. Make confident brush strokes with a small sable paintbrush. Painting this straight line was tricky, and you can see here that I did make a slight bump in my straight line, but I'm actually really proud of it. I think this is a great image for beginner watercolor painters. You can practice changing the background into a sunset, or you could even do a nighttime. Make sure you click the subscribe button because I've got a lot more lessons like this for beginning watercolor artists. If you do give this painting a go, please tag me at Art by Anna Marie on Instagram or Facebook because I love to see your work. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.